Hello everyone. ये साला क्या हो रहा है? क्यों मैसेज नहीं आ रहा है भाई? ला मैस यस्तो ठिलो बोकेर आएको मैले मिलाउनु पर्ने छ हौ आज भाइ अनि यसमा यहाँ Beckham locked में कमेंट करो भाई कड़ा
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, song loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. And he was alert to it. Now it's Szoboszlai.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Searching passes played there. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi. Now Franco Baresi, still to this day the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a goes for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
White is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted.
And Bellingham.
And it's Davids. Tries from a long way out. Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And this is Ronaldo, and he was quick to react. And there's the shot! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Hazard. And here's Forlan. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Forlan. So nearly the perfect ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Just eases him off the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Soboslai picks it up out wide. It's run loose here. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Quality ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That pass has been well intercepted. Tries to pass it through. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good alertness. Plays a sharp little ball here. Kukcu is the team's great visionary. Knocks it into space. Works it forward. Santos come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Bellingham wins the duel this time.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Messi. Now it's Szoboszlai. No, that was never going to make it. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Szoboszlai tries across. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Can he get it through? Hazard. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely pass, but can he... There's the shot!
Yes!
It's in! That could turn out to be a huge goal!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened.
And a chance! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's gone looking for safety. And that will be the final act. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd...
Loser, sorry, Alenida. खै यार कमेन्ट पनि हेर्नै मिल्दैन रहेछ यार के भएको यार हिजो अस्ति त मिल्दा थियो यार के हो यो कोही छ कि नै खेल्ने सरले पनि सकेन सब्सक्राइब गरिदियो ओ केटा हो को छ यहाँ सोनाम भाइ छ रहेछ कोही छ कि नै खेल्ने कमेन्ट गरौँ त केटा हो कमेन्ट यसो हेरौँ के भन्छ हौ कमेन्ट गरौँ त केटा हो सुजित बाला ए वरदान किया ब्रदरहरू बढ्छ होला यार आउँछ त हौ
break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That's a cute ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's been cut out, well played. That's a nicely weighted pass. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
Egypt clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that's definitely not his best. Now, can they get him away?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Beckenbauer. Bellingham. That pass has been well intercepted. Played into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Plays a sharp little ball here. Shifted it to the flank.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
What a throw in. And it's Messi. Two to be added on. He is through here. That's a good run down the left. Lovely feet. That is good. And we're done. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable.
What's up, Kelly? Anybody? Nobody? Restart with live stream. Kata yo. कसो गरौँ बोलाउनु पर्यो कमेन्ट नै गर्दैन रहेछ केटाहरुले म चाहिँ डिभिजन खेल्न गएँ नेपाली भेटे यार
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Yo-ho.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pedri, Rodri, Darwin, Batistuta. Well, they've got it again. Takes a shot! Batistuta gets flagged offside. And it's Son Heung-min. Koundé, can he get it through? Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Son Heung-min. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Neymar. He's in a great position here. Neymar gets into some space. No, that's not going to find its target. There will be a throw-in. Raul, always onto this. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Raul is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Havertz. Pedri receives it in a mighty effort, and the keeper couldn't hold it. There it is. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Header!
Yes!
It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again.
Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! They've done it! was coming! They have their reward! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bale. Now it's Batistuta. And he's well positioned, surely!
Oh.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner.
काउंटर से बैठा नहीं फिर
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Bellingham. And this is Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to pass it through. And it's half-time here. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Oh. Go.
Here we go again. That has ended up in no man's land.
Talk, man.
Knocks it into space. That has been cut short. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he's there to belt it away. Taken back almost at once. Keeper's got good distance on that. Rodri. And here's Son Heung-min. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, smashing header! And he's heaved it away. Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Kante. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Neymar. Koundé. He's in space and looking for options. Ball swung in.
Nepal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Pedri. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for options for movement. Decent chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Batistuta really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Looking for the run.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of space.
Baresi is there and he can get that clear.
Focus like and comment.
It's their second corner of the game.
I'm ready to comment in a problem.
He's got tall.
Oh.
Oh, split second reaction.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He can get that clear. Now, can they get him away? He's cleared it out of harm's way.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, he's been caught napping. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Nice. अठारह को बढ़ा दो 18 होने से को खेल्ने हो सुरुमा प्रदीप छ हामीले प्रदीपले इन्भाइट गरौँ प्रदीप ब्रो कम अन विशाल भाइ हो भने वेट गर है
To those who have joined That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cafu. Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Hazard. Rodri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. That's the keeper's ball. And it's Bale. Argentina looking to pass their way through. It looks a good ball through. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Nepal really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So it's back to business. Played into space. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Forlan. Cafu. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Hazard. Now it's Forlan. Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham. Spread out to the left. Nice bit of trickery. Flashes it across.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Out of play for a throw. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Torres. He's found a way through. Real chance. Takes a shot! And he's heaved it away. Conte. Out to the left it goes. Otto proves too strong. Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Vishal bhai, Ogi go.
Well, that has not gone well. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Soboslai. Oh, nicely intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. Otto. Nicely weighted ball. Played through for the wide man. Soboslai! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So we have a breakthrough. Has a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Soboslai! And that is doing no harm at all.
Nepal certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
There's the crossfield ball. It's a searching pass. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's made its way to him. Soboslai gets flagged offside.
Nepal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Adams. Mateus. Oh, Red, nice interception. That is good alertness. Diogo Costa. And he's made sure that's not getting through. The ball has bounced loose now. Ekitike!
Ekitike?
5 minutes left on the clock. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to play it through. Well, that's an excellent interception. Goes long and straight.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Otto getting this one clear. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's gone loose. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
ओ विशाल भाइ छ कि छैन खेलौँ अनमा बस म बोलाउँछु है जाटा कमेन्ट के भएको यार यति राख्नुपर्ने हो यो बरु कमेन्ट आउनुलाई फिल्म खेल्दा रहेछ हौ मिठो खाती हिँडेको छ विशाल भाइ तिमीले को खै त्यसपछि जोस आउँछ त
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And that has been clubbed away. Mbappe! Palmer! Palmer! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The look of disbelief on the faces of his teammates, I don't need to add to it.
Rodri with the slide tackle there. Now he's got space here, and he was quick to react. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Plays a sharp little ball here. Aimed beyond the defence. Now that looks a decent ball. And claimed it back swiftly. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's gone looking for safety. And the pass is intercepted. Beckham. Nice looking ball. Aubameyang is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risk. Nepal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cafu and Adams. That's a good ball out wide. He is through here. Beckham with the canny finish.
Yes.
Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham knocks it into space, and it's been played through, and he's managed to get rid. Barcelona have it back and can go again, and there's green grass ahead of him. Aubameyang was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Park Ji-sung! And that is wildly off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Nepal will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, they've got it again. And here's Soboslai. Palmer. Now, can they get him away? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Face to face, Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And we have our very first corner. Palmer with the short one. And it's made its way to him. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Can he get on the end of this?
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Beckenbauer. Costa Curta. Tries to pass it through. Soboslai could try cutting inside here. Defending of the desperate variety.
यहाँ कमेन्ट आएर खत्तम छ हो
And he's there to clear it.
कस्तो अन्ना छ क्या
And back to the keeper they go. Deftly away. Cafu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that is a little undercooked. Nicely weighted ball. Messi.
Nepal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
5 minus भनेपछि
Conte. Now it's Bale. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That's a cute ball. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. And they've got rid.
मलाई त लाग्छ लाग्ने के हो टच पनि
Beckenbauer can get it clear. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Bale. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's fabulous. He's gone for goal! And this is Batistuta.
Okay.
That's a little off target.
चान्स अझै थियो त यार
And there goes the final whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
बुलाउँदै कसले बोलायो कमेंट के भयो यार वही केटा हो कमेंट नै आउँदैन नि अच्छा भएन विशाल भाइ सुरुमा 4 गोल हानेको थियो 5 गोल हानेको थियो अनि 2 गोल हानेको थियो मैले पनि अब खेल्ने भएको कमेन्ट गरौँ कमेन्ट केटा हो
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
And hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started. They get a throw in. It's a pretty loose pass.
It's hard to come across a defensive midfielder as dominant as this Casemiro.
Indeed, so much so, in fact, that it convinced his club to fork out a record fee for a player of his age, and he repaid them straight away.
Yeah, he was something else that season, really showed his quality when it mattered most.
Particularly in that February Cup final against the Tynesiders, it was a serious test, and he passed it with flying colours.
Yeah, he was dominant as that anchor in midfield, and his opening goal gave his team the impetus to go on and win it.
He's found a way through. Szoboszlai tries across. Clear away. Messi!
के हो अब
Bellingham. And now the breakaway. Nicely weighted ball. And Batistuta! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, super find. There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Not the most accurate pass.
अच्छा
Looking for a corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Good effort from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a sharp pass. That is lovely. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Summerslide! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to gift it back. Bellingham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just... He's tried one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Bellingham. Now it's Hazard. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And it's Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And there's the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, usually you're going to get punished.
Oh, well measured. Cafu. Casemiro. Looking for the run. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! Conte. Knocks it into space. Soboslai providing an outlet on that flank. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Soboslai! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. It's Asa! What a wonderful goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Nepal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on every...
Batistuta! Oh, glorious! That is a special